I grew my TikTok account to 100,000 followers, and to say I am ecstatic is an understatement. Hi guys, my name is Lynn and welcome to my channel. If you're visiting or passing by, do not forget to subscribe if you're regular. Welcome back. Now I know this is not usual content I do, but some of you guys are aspiring social media people. So I'm like, let me give you the scoop and everything that I know about growing a TikTok channel, what is it, a page following, and what I've learned, have I made money from it, and all of that. Okay, so you guys know my name is Len and I have always been on the internet from 2019 trying other things, but this is the first time I've actually hit like a milestone number that I have been like, yes, I actually had 100k on my vision board, and which means I had the whole year to hit this number, but I did hit it like in March, the first week of March. Granted, I did start the year with around 65,000, but still, guys, still, I don't even know 100 people in real life, you know, just to put that into perspective. So this video, I'm going to talk about how I did it. Do I get paid on TikTok? Any lessons that I've learned along the way, and dealing with negativity on social media, because that is something we do need to talk about. Okay, so first things first, how the heck did I even grow my page to 100,000? You know, I hate saying this because I also struggle with this, but picking a niche and consistency, right? I'm saying this because I've remember my other old YouTube channel. I removed it because it had different niches. I did like I think the same thing happens or translate to TikTok. Although some people tell you like, oh, don't niche down, don't pick one particular topic, but some people, I literally just follow them for their home content. It will be weird for me to hear them talking about other things, like maybe they're talking about parenting or they're talking about whatever, and I have no interest in that. I shut down. I'm like, nope, this is not what I signed up for. But if you pick a niche, so people know you for that thing. So if you're on TikTok, if you want to grow your TikTok account, I would say find something you enjoy doing. You don't get tired of doing it over and over and over again. Now you could be like me, pick something that is within your career, right? If you're an accountant, you want to talk about money, bookkeeping, personal finance, that sort of thing. But if you're already tired of it, so it's like your hobby side hustle is also gonna be like your job. That's something for you guys to think about. But sometimes sticking with what you know is great because it can easily translate. You don't need to be learning new things, but also, so all I'll say is pick a topic you're not going to get bored talking about, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing is consistency. And funny thing, that is the word for this month, for this year. What am I saying? That's my word for the year on my vision board. Consistency. I've told myself, I saw it last year, I was consistent for 3 months and my website grew, my following grew. I'm like, what if I am consistent for the year? What would happen? So I've been consistent. I've been showing up on TikTok almost every other day. And now I've even ramped up. I post 3 videos a day. Now I do shoot them back to back. Just for context, I shoot them back to back and they remain in my drafts as the day goes on. I'll be editing them because I read somewhere, it could be lies or it was on TikTok. Someone talked about how if you post too much on TikTok, like one after the other videos get shadow banned. They don't get traction. So with that, and I do see it sometimes when I post like maybe a video like at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I post another one like at 10:30. It doesn't get eyeballs, right? So I try to space the videos, right? So 3 videos a day. Some I will post 2 that day, 3, but the aim is to post 3. Ideally, I would like to post in the morning, in the evening, and in the afternoon. Now, what I like about TikTok, people don't stress about clothes, outfit changes, all of that. I feel like it's one of those platforms that are like, no one cares, just do your thing, you know? All right, so consistency and picking a niche, that's the first ingredient. People need to know you for a certain thing. Then we'll move on to getting paid. No, unfortunately, guys, TikTok does not pay in South Africa. We're not part of any program, any beta program, unfortunately. If you do want to make money directly from social media, you can grow your YouTube channel, you can grow your Facebook page, right? Not your personal profile. Open a business profile. I think that's what it's called on Facebook, which I'm thinking I'm gonna do this year. I do have one with like 3,000 followers on Facebook, but I don't know. But I need to make that seriously because you can get paid from their aid partnership, like AdSense type on Facebook, same as YouTube, right? So TikTok does not do that. But learn, how do you make money? So there are two ways that I actually make money. The one I used to last year, but I've taken it down. You could click on to book a meeting with me. I used to charge 250 rands per session, 30 minutes for us to talk about your career, where you're going wrong and all of that. But I then stopped doing that because it was now becoming a bit too much for me. So I wasn't able to maintain that and make sure that everyone has a quality experience for the money that I've paid. So that's one thing. So if you, for example, I'm still gonna give finance example. Let's say you're a finance person and you know how to help someone get out of debt, like advice, not give them money, right? Advice, how to budget, that sort of thing. You can charge a nominal fee, 200 rands, 300 rands for 30 minutes, and then you can go over them, their budget and all of that, give them advice, that sort of thing. If you are a lawyer, something like that, might not be like a full-on consultation, but you can, I'm not sure if you guys are governed, but it can be something, right? Advice or something. Just look on social media for other influencers that are in your niche and see how they are doing it, or what other services or one-on-ones or calls that they do, and you can charge that, right? That's the first thing. But I'm no longer doing that. I've explained why. But my main source of revenue is through my website. So you see, for people to apply for the jobs, they do have to go through my website. I do tell them the name of the company and everything, but when people go to the website, I do make money from AdSense. So which means I make money from the ads, and people have a free resource, and all they need to struggle through is the ads that are there, right? Some people do complain that there are ads on their site, but there's nothing I can do because I do have running costs for the website. I pay for the hosting, I pay for the newsletter. That can be a separate video where I can break down the cost of my business. But for now, that is how I make money. No, guys, just to give you a disclaimer, I do not have 100,000 people going to my website a day. How I wish, right? So this is a rule of thumb. Only 10% of your following is engaged. Not even engaged, is likely to be engaged. That's the rule of thumb that I used to use on my previous monetized YouTube video, YouTube that I used to have that was big. And the truth is also translated to my analytics. Now, I'm not saying again, not 10,000 people, right? 10,000 don't go to my website every day. No, what that means is from the 100,000, I can expect 10,000 people to watch the video. From the 10,000 people that do watch the video, only 10% will, like 1,000 people, will then go to my website. From that 10%, only like 100 people will then click on the job to apply. So I've always used that 10% metric, and to be honest, from my other platforms, I used to have like a social media gossip type, current affairs, social commentary channel, and those numbers worked for me, and I've carried that through, and it has helped me with expectations in projecting and knowing how many jobs I need to post and all of that. So 10% rule applies. Take a look at your own stats. If you've got your own platform, tell me in the comment section, what is your percentage of conversion? What is your percentage of engagement? I want to see if it tallies with my 10%. So remember, I said 100,000 people on TikTok, 10,000 views. That means 1,000 clicks, and 1,000 clicks means only 100 people apply. And I'm guessing it translates to the job. Then 10 people who get interviewed, 1% will get the job. So I guess that's the matrix I work with. Okay. All right. Next thing I want to talk about is lessons. The lessons I've learned really in terms of giving myself up to the public, right, and juggling everything. It's so easy for me to get caught up on the world of social media, right? Number one, I can be on someone's page or whatever, and I see that they've got a nice background, they buy clothes every day, they do this, that, and I feel pressured to do that. But I've just learned to be like, hey guys, we're gonna be doing my videos in my bedroom because that's It's got the best light. I wish it could be my lounge because I feel like my lounge looks better. It's got less doors and everything, but the light in there is horrendous. So I do work with my bedroom, and yeah, there's that. And also, I think just which will tie into the last day. Let me just jump to it. The negativity. You would think that if you post evergreen, good educational content, you won't get negative comments. I still do. People will talk about your looks. People will talk about the way you talk. People will be negative about, oh, no one gets jobs. Oh, you're talking about a 13,000 rand job. What are we gonna do with that? But you're thinking the majority of South Africans don't even earn 10,000 rands. What are you talking about, right? Or you have someone that comes to your page and they complain. They write you like a long email and saying, hey, Len, I've been applying. They've been applying for like a month. I haven't even gotten an interview yet. If when you previously, I would be saying, hey, send me your CV. And then most people, the CVs don't even, maybe they haven't even gone to my templates to check to see. I've got a video that is attached on the template. They haven't even done any work, but they're expecting miracles. So the lesson is, I should just show up every day. Those that get it will get it. Negative people will always be negative, right? So there's nothing I can do about it. It's the internet. And I should also monitor my reading of the comments. Not so much learn. If I could afford to hire a community manager, believe you me, I would. It will do wonders for my mental health. Just someone to read my comments, respond, my emails and all of that. But I'm a one-man show. I gotta do it all myself. So sometimes, guys, the comments get you down and you're not posting for a week. I guess maybe certain words I can block them. Maybe I'm gonna do that. But anyway, guys, 100K on TikTok. I'm happy. There is money to be made on the internet, right? Could be from selling your goods. So let's say you know how to do hair. Please take videos of people with consent. Please take videos of you doing people's hair. Have a nice booking system. You can even link your page to your Calendly, and clients will book directly on your calendar, and they've got a good payment system. All of that, guys. So much you can do to grow your business. Before you know it, you've got 3 braiders that you employ, and they are going to plate people and you're managing that. You could be a cleaner. I used to have a cleaning business. It can be the same thing. Let's use social media to market. Start with anything. I still film on my phone, so it's all good. Remember, guys, you are amazing. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I'm happy. 100K. Let's get to 10,000 on YouTube. But I guess, learn, you gotta be filming and posting, which I'm gonna do from now on.